That was the former president of the United Republic of Tanzania, Dr. Jakaya Mrisho Kikwete, speaking with my colleague Antonia Kivaria. The Namibian Ambassador to Tanzania, LEBBIUS TOBIAS, says the best way for African countries to honor Mwalimu Julius Nyerere is through strengthening of the unity amongst African nations, since this is one of the principles that Mwalimu Nyerere emphasized during his leadership. Speaking in an exclusive interview with TBC News on the legacy of Mwalimu Nyerere, Ambassador Tobias adds that the African unity should focus on the aspect of the economy of African nations. First of all, how would you describe the contribution of Mwalimu Julius Nyerere during the liberation movement that led to the independence of Namibia?
Thank you very much. I should first of all really thank you for the opportunity I got to be interviewed by the TVC. The role that Mwalimu Julius Nyerere played in the liberation struggle that has led to the independence of Namibia is really a very important one. I should indicate here that during our dark days, when Namibia was under colonialism, our leaders have or had to come here to Tanzania. I can start off with our great leader and the first president of the Republic of Namibia, who was also by then the president of the SWAPO party, the liberation movement that was fighting for the liberation of Namibia, Dr. Sam Nujoma. In the 60s, he came to Tanzania, and that was the time that he was also on his way to the United Nations to petition. So that has now paved the journey to the independence of Namibia, which was not easy, but it was really made possible by Mwalimu Julius Nyerere. It's also very much important to mention that Tanzania, under the leadership of Mwalimu Nyerere, is a country that has played a big role in terms of accommodating freedom fighters, Namibians, Angolans, Mozambicans, South Africans, Zambians, and many others.
Your Excellency, in which ways now can we better honor the legacy of Mwalimu Nyerere as a continent, not just as a nation? You've spoken of how most of Southern African countries gained independence due to the contribution that he had.
It's very much important to make sure that what he has laid upon, the strong foundation that he has laid upon that, especially the unity, that Africans should unite. So by then, during the time when he was assisting all these countries, including Namibia, to gain independence, he has indicated that the independence of Tanzania alone will not really mean much. But then he wanted other countries within the continent of Africa to also get independent. So we have reached or achieved or attained that. And then we are taking our countries and the continent forward. In terms of economy now, for instance, that we have to make sure that we are making sure everything that Mwalimu Nyerere wanted is kept, and we are moving forward on that.
Tanzania and the United